You are now tuned into the Selflessly Selfish Podcast, where best practices are shared to help you improve self-care and live a balanced life of joy, love, and abundance. I am your host, profoundly unforgettable, the resource you seek, Master Life Coach Teresa Webb, here to encourage, motivate, edify, and inspire you to become the best version of yourself. Welcome, welcome. Welcome back, those of you that are returning, and those of you that are joining for the first time. Thank you for allowing me in your space today. Today is episode 8. Are you ready? And I titled it The Power of Pause, or The Power of Your Pause, however you want to take this today. Whichever direction you want to take this today, the power of pause. And I'm reminded, I was so excited when I first started. I hadn't decided on a niche. I wasn't sure which direction I was going to go. All I knew is that I was ready to just help people. I wanted to help them in feelings of inadequacy, negative self-talk, and I was determined to help them step into their greatness. Now, let me just tell you, when the word tells us to be anxious for nothing, there's a reason for that. I was so excited that every single opportunity that came my way, I was jumping on it. I didn't take time to stop. I didn't take time to research it. I just knew that I thought that this is how it was supposed to go. Okay, little did I know that that was not it. I didn't know, I had yet to realize that distractions were disguised as opportunities. Every single thing, again, every single opportunity that came my way, I was jumping on it, not realizing that it was a total distraction from what I was actually called to do. I later learned that everyone is not your assignment. Every opportunity is not meant for you. There will be some times that you will have to say no. There will be times that you would have to refer clients to someone else. And I was just not in that space. I was not ready for that yet. I was taking it all in. I was taking everyone that said they wanted to collab, every opportunity to coach someone, every opportunity to speak. I was just saying yes. I was jumping on it. It behooves you to slow down, to gather yourself. And I'm going to even say the most important part about it is I wished that I had thought to take some time to pray. Take some time to pray on a lot of these opportunities. Again, as I state, they are disguised. A lot of opportunities are distractions in disguise. And that's literally what happened to me. I was moving so quickly. And that's why today we're going to talk about the power of pause. And when you take a moment to pause, the benefits of doing so, you will learn to appreciate those moments and understand that sometimes procrastination can be a good thing. I know you're saying, Coach, how can procrastination be a good thing? Listen, procrastination can sometimes be a good thing. I'm going to say, at least for myself, it was. The fact that I had taken on so much responsibility to the point that I had gotten overwhelmed. And remember when I said that distractions can be disguised as opportunities? You just got to be able to discern and know the difference. And a lot of that is going to come when you take the time to operate in discernment. The power of your pause. It allows you to take a moment, Look at the situation. Gain a clear thought process. Understand exactly what it is that's being asked of you so that you can write down the correct questions, because I am going to tell you, when you start jumping into stuff and jumping into things and accepting every single opportunity, you're going to miss a lot of the details, a lot of pertinent details, a lot of important details that you would need to know before walking into a lot of these opportunities. And that's why you have to slow down. Just pause. Pause. Gather yourself. Gain a sense of clarity. Get a clear understanding of what it is that you're walking into. And make sure that you have all of the details and you understand what is expected of you. Another benefit in pausing is it allows you to refocus so that you can kind of gain your grounding, reset your plan of action, as well as reflect. Reflect on what it is that you're going to be doing, because now you have a clear understanding of what is expected of you, and you're going to work your plan. So you got to take time. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. That's why it's called a pause. You're only stopping for a brief moment. And then you're going to restart when you're ready. When you're clear on the expectation, when you have an understanding, you're focused on the direction that you're going, then you're going to restart. Those of you that are still here with me, I want to thank you for allowing me in your space. And not only that, invite you to purchase my new ebook, if you haven't already done so, Letting Go, 8 Keys to Self-Care and a Joy-Filled Life. So not only will you learn how to let go, but you will also understand the steps that I had to take in order to allow me to move my life in the direction that it needed to go. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button, click the bell so that you will be notified when there's new episodes uploaded, and I look forward to seeing you on the next podcast. Stay hopeful. The power of your pause. Now, why I said that procrastination can be a good thing is because you've taken on so many jobs to the point that you're overwhelmed, that you are not getting anything done. So now when you're at the point that you feel that you are procrastinating, you're not getting anything done, you can stop. You're pausing right now to ask yourself, what am I doing? What am I supposed to be doing? Where am I at right now? Okay, so just to recap from the power of pause. The first thing that we decided, and benefits of the power of pause, is it allows you to take a moment to regain your ground, a sense of clarity, acknowledge the fact that maybe you've just bitten off more than you can chew. When we're new at something and we're excited about it, we tend to just jump right in without thinking about what it is that is required of us, or even if the expectations are realistic. So we're not going to worry about that. What we will focus on is the fact that we now understand the importance of the power of pause. So we could stop running, stop hiding, and reflect on what it is that's actually required of us and what it is that we're needing to do. So we can acknowledge where we're at right now and the importance of gaining all of the information before we accept any opportunities that become available to us. It's so important that we take a moment, because we don't have to rush into any. What's the rush? Take your time. Take your time so that you can ensure every opportunity will give you a chance to be impactful and to become the influencer that you desire to be. I guess that's what I really want to say. And to add to that, something else that just came to me, and it's a purposeful pause. So you say, Coach, what is a purposeful pause? A purposeful pause is when you intentionally take that break just for a moment to acknowledge where you're at right now, to acknowledge a state of awareness and gratitude for everything that you've accomplished thus far. Because I guarantee you, if you take a look back at your life, every one of us, if you take a look back at your life 5 years ago, 10 years ago, I'm almost positive that you are living some of the prayers right now that you prayed back then. And that's enough to be thankful for. That's enough to be grateful for. So we don't have to concern ourselves with taking a break, taking a step back, or allowing ourselves time to rest, time to restore, time to reflect, because it's all essential on this journey and on the path. In order to get to the direction, or in order to get to where we're trying to go, there's going to be several pauses along the way. There will be several pauses along the way. I also want to, let me see here. I believe it's Luke 5:16, but I'm gonna make sure. Give me just a moment. Let's see here. Luke 5:16. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Luke 5:16. This is the KJV version. And it says, he withdrew himself into the wilderness to pray. So even with that, it's telling us how our Heavenly Father, even after performing the miracles and all the work that he done, that even he took time to pause. He withdrew himself into the wilderness to pray. Also, not only that, just a little extra nugget I want to share with you, that Selah is mentioned 74 times in the Bible. And it's a Hebrew word meaning to pause and reflect. So if that's not enough to let you know the power of your pause, I want you to know that I believe in you, that you got this. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the bell so that you will be notified when there's new episodes uploaded. Thank you again for joining me. Remember to stay hopeful and take action.